Check. குறள் 950. உற்றவன் தீர்ப்பான் மருந்துரை செல்வான் என்று அப்பால் நாற்கூற்றே மருந்து. மருந்து அதிகாரம் திருக்குறள். Medical science consists of 4 parts, namely patient, physician, medicine, and compounder, and each of these again contains 4 subdivisions. For patient, leech and remedies, and him who waits by patient side. According to this, I hereby happy to stand here with all my IPGA family members, and it's my privilege to welcome you all with warm-hearted to this annual general body meeting, awards function, Pharmacy Act Diamond Jubilee Year celebration, and election of new office bearers. On behalf of IPGA Tamil Nadu in association with Tanipa Trust Chennai, IPGA Trust Chennai, IPGA Trust Madurai, IPGA Tamil Nadu Madurai chapter, IPGA Tamil Nadu Coimbatore chapter. I hereby request our President, Sri R. Narayanaswamy sir, Vice President, Mr. Varadarajan sir, and Secretary sir, Sri M. Rajaratnam sir, and our Treasurer, Professor Sri T. Gopal, and our Chief Guest, Dr. M. Tamilmori ma'am, on the dais, please. எண்ணுவது உயர்வு ஏறு போல் நட செய்வது துணிந்து செய் சொல்வது துணிந்து செல். It's time to celebrate our Tamilananga, the goddess of Tamil. I hereby request you all to stand for Tamil Thai Varthu. Nandri. Where there is a pharmacist, there is a magic. One day isn't enough to cherish and appreciate a pharmacist and their contribution to this field. And I take this privilege to welcome our President, Sri R. Narayanaswamy sir, to deliver welcome address. Sir, please.
Good morning to all our pharmacy graduates. On behalf of Indian Pharmacy Graduate Association, Tamil Nadu branch, I welcome all our graduates for this annual general body meeting. And also, we have award function for best pharmacist and women pharmacist, and awards and presentation and felicitation to all the faculties who taught our students for the GPAT coaching. I also welcome the PA MMC group who have joined along with IPGA this year, 21-22, for conducting the GPAT coaching, particularly Mr. Srinu Pandian and Saravanan and others for joining our IPGA group. I also welcome Dr. Lakshmi Madam and Valentina Madam and Vijay Lakshmi Madam, Joint Drug Controller, for joining our meeting. I should thank Tamil Mori for coming over to this meeting and grace the occasion and giving the lecture, and also she is our chief guest of our meeting. Madam, I welcome you. I also welcome all our committee members, our Vice President, Mr. Varadarajan, and Mr. Rajaratnam, and Mr. Gopal, and all Soundararajan, and all our committee members who actively working for this AGM and for the last so many months. So this association, you all know that how it has grown from the basic of Tamil Nadu Pharmacy Graduate Association, which started, say, about somewhere in 1965, 70s, near about 4 to 5 decades ago. And it started merging with the Indian Pharmacy Graduate Association afterwards. And it was growing a big organization and joined along with the Indian Pharmaceutical Congress as one of the body which is recognized all over the country, along with the Indian Pharmaceutical Association and the Indian Pharmacy Hospitals Association and the Indian Pharma Teachers Association. So all the groups joined together, which conducts the Indian Pharmaceutical Congress. And also the another association which joined is All India Drug Control Federation. So all these associations have been recognized, and each association has their own agenda, and then they work for the community, basically the community of the pharmacy and welfare of the pharmacist. So I welcome again for this general body meeting. And once again, I like to congratulate our secretary for taking up the cause of the GPAT coaching, which is his idea, which he started 2 years back. And for the students, for the free of cost, which the GPAT coaching for near about 4 to 5 months from September to January to March, with Dr. Kumari Madam also head that coaching faculty division, and many others have given the teaching for all the students for successful of their career for MPharm and other. So that is one of the things. The other major achievement by this association is that we could be able to join along with the students and fresh graduates for the legal hurdles which they were facing for the recruitment rules which have not been amended of making B pharmacy also one of the eligibility criteria for the government pharmacist post, which is one of the achievements which the court has given a verdict that B Pharm is also eligible for government pharmacist, hospital pharmacy. Otherwise, diploma only they were taking and they were not recognizing the B Pharm. And there was a problem which we were gone representing with the government, and government could not able to do unless you go to court. So that was the situation. So that is one of the major aim which could be able to give more employment opportunity, because we are not having much employment opportunity in Tamil Nadu because of the less number of industries and other professional bodies like Gujarat or Maharashtra or Hyderabad. So the government pharmacist posts, more than about 2,000 to 3,000 posts which are going to be vacant from 2019, because the RR have been amended and the eligibility is from 2019. Those who have already registered, who applied for the pharmacist post. So that's why they have given the amendment like that. The court also has given the amendment that the eligibility criteria is from 2019. So many people will be getting the opportunity of getting the employment in the government post. Hope that in a slow manner and which we can able to tell the government to appoint various posts of pharmacist, clinical pharmacist and chief pharmacist with the upgradation of these salaries and scale of pay, which is not there at par with other states, where many states have given very good pay scale for the pharmacist, which need to be represented to the government. So that is that should be our motto, and giving opportunity to our graduates also. The other important matter is the GPAT coaching, which I already told, and we also made a lot of representation to the government and various agencies for the improvement of the pharmacy professional. One of the representation is to the Union Public Service Commission for inclusion of the pharmacy subject in the civil services exam, where still they have not done, which we are insisting that pharmacists should be there, pharmacy, because the IAS people who are coming as a secretary or joint secretary, they were not knowing anything about this profession, and they need to know. So we told that some graduates should come in the public administration. Then only this profession, because our country is one of the largest country now, where making lot of production of pharmaceutical as well as we are exporting to other countries. And basically we have grown so much, and have a proper policy and have a separate university for pharmacy, and so many things need to be done. So the public administration should aware. So our people also should get the opportunity, whereas the MBBS or the engineering, where all the graduates and even veterinary graduates are, the subjects are included. Whereas our subjects have not been included, our people are finding difficult to pass the exam, in the preliminary exam. The major exams, anyway, we have to study, but the preliminary exams where the other professionals can be able to enter, whereas we are unable to enter, because all the 4 years we are studying pharmacy, we are not knowing about the BSc and other graduates which they are studying, where they get easily, because it is their subject. So that is major, we should get involved and then tell, and we have already told our IPG headquarters and then made them to act immediately, and also Pharmacy Council of India, which they also represented recently, and then to meet the chairman of UPSC and appraise this. So we need to do a lot of work on that. The other thing is the Drug Controller General of India and Health Ministry conducted a Zoom meeting for all the association, where our IPG also participated about the new Drugs and Cosmetics Act. What are all the things required? I think myself and Selvaraj attended the meeting, and that is also they have recognized our association of Tamil Nadu branch and called for the meeting. So these are all the small things which we achieved. And with this, I hope that we have a lot of agenda, including the election of the new office bearers. I once again ask the younger generation to come up and then take over the responsibility of the office bearers and then run this association, and which we will be backing them for all the costs and other things. So with this, I once again welcome all our graduates for this meeting. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I welcome our Shri M. Rajaratnam, sir, for Secretary's report. Sir, please.
Project பண்ணிடுவீங்களா? ஜூம்ல இதுவரைக்கும் எவ்வளவு ஜாயின் பண்ணிருக்காங்க? Okay. Dear friends, members and fellow pharmacists of our association, Indian Pharmacy Graduates Association, Tamil Nadu branch, warm welcome for every one of you. And I stand before you as General Secretary of the association. I stand before you to deliver the Secretary's report for the period of 2 years, November 2019 to till date. The same thing is getting projected in the screen there. So on behalf of IPGA Tamil Nadu branch, I am happy to submit our report of activities for the period November 2019 to March 2022. Before that, you are aware, for about 16 long years, our association was not functioning. It was a long time ago. Association has gone into hibernation and was not functioning. And some casual meeting with some of our classmates and friends has led to conduct a meeting on for celebrating the pharmacy week in November 2019, which led to the revival of the association in 2019. On 17th November of 2019, Sunday, IPGA Tamil Nadu branch was revived at the meeting held at Ramchandra Medical College campus. Nearly 170 members attended the meeting and selected the new set of office bearers under the trusted presidency of our Narayanasamy sir. Actually, that was not a properly conducted election. It was a meeting that was conducted in a casual manner, which led to actually it was a standby committee, like only office bearers only have been selected. Initial plan was to only select for 1 year and later on to develop into full team by conducting proper elections. But because of the COVID and all that, the elections were postponed. And but the selection process has to be rectified by the national body. As soon as the new office bearers were selected, we communicated the same to the national IPGA under the presidency of Sri Atul Nasa. And during this period, IPCA was also held at Chennai, and Mr. Nasa was in Chennai for about 4 days for the IPC. In all the 4 days, we met the national president, Mr. Nasa, and requested him to organize a GB to announce or ratify the selection of the new office bearers. Normally, at the end of all IPCs, all the participating association will conduct a GB. But this year, IPGA, Dr. NASA has not conducted it. Mr. NASA, for his own sweet reasons, did not convene the GB. Subsequently, we had nominated our Mr. Arivalagan in our committee as a Delhi representative. Due to the untiring effects of efforts of our Arivalagan, the selection of new office bearers were finally ratified after about 6 months of time. EC meetings. First ever EC meeting of our newly elected office bearers was held in 23/11/2019. And in this ET meeting, it was decided that regular EC meetings to be held at 5 p.m. on second Saturday of every month. Accordingly, 28 EC meetings have been held without any break. On an average, about 15 to 20 members attended the EC meeting. The minutes of the EC meetings were circulated and follow-up on decision taken were done meticulously. And national EC meetings. National EC meetings are not held every month. It is only being conducted once in 3 months. Because of the COVID, this also did not happen during the year 2019 and 2020. However, in 2021, 2 EC meetings, that is a CEC, we call it a CEC, a Central Executive Committee. 2 CEC meetings were held online mode, and 1 CEC meeting also held in physical mode by the national body. Our president, sir, and myself, and our Delhi representative, Mr. Arivalagan, actively participated in all the 3 EC meetings that is held on 2/8/2020, 4/4/2021, and 27/11/2021. Women's Forum. Women's Forum is an existing arm of our IPGA national body. Dr. Sanju Dhawan, who was working in Pfizer Limited in Chennai, was the elected South Zone coordinator and was waiting for starting her work. Our association had cooperated with the project and launched the Women's Forum on 25th September 2020 during our Pharmacist Day celebration meetings. Since then, this Women's Forum has grown from strength to strength and regularly doing activities for the benefit of women pharmacists and for the benefit of students with the cooperation of IPGA Tamil Nadu branch. Essay competitions, elocution competitions, and short film making competitions were held, and these are some of the activities done by this Women's Forum. And to top it all, they had also organized 2 online medical consultancy programs focusing on women's health by roping in leading gynecologists as consultants. Special yoga classes were also conducted on International Yoga Day. As part of the Pharmacy Week celebration on 8th January 2022, Women's Forum conducted the following activities in virtual mode. It was an one-day activity: short film competition, again, drawing and painting competition, essay writing competition, both in Tamil and English. 3 winners were selected for each competition, and cash awards and certificates were issued for the winners on behalf of IPGA Tamil Nadu branch. And also, as part of the program, 5 successful women pharmacists were selected, and they will be honored today. And they are our chief guests. One of the women pharmacists who are getting honored today is our chief guest, Dr. Tamil Mali, Registrar of PCI Tamil Nadu. Professor Dr. Lakshmi is there. He is from SRM University. And Madam Vijayalakshmi Madam is there, Joint Drugs Controller today. And Dr. I think she has not come. Mrs. Sukrita Jayasilan, entrepreneur and Sai Group of Sai. One thing. That's one. Sai Mira and Delvin Group of Companies. And Munadi Vanga. And Madam Sanju Dhawan is the women coordinator from Pfizer. Congratulations, Madam. Your success will be a guiding force for all the other women pharmacists to emulate. Students Forum. Like Women's Forum, Students Forum is also an existing arm of our national body, but was not functioning in South. We had also launched the Student Forum on 25th September 2020. Mr. Rahul, Mr. Praveen were given in charge of Madras Medical College, and Mr. Vijay and Mr. Arun for in charge as Madurai Medical College, We have only launched it in government medical colleges. Other 100 plus private pharmacy colleges are there where we are yet to launch. To help the student community, free GPAT classes are getting conducted every year. It is also proposed to conduct linguistic classes, both English and Hindi, to improve the communication skill of our students so that they can also face challenges in the market and industry very confidently and efficiently. These classes will start from June or July of this 2022. This is the idea of actually GPAT classes is not my idea. Sir has told that it is my idea. It is Mr. Gogul's idea. Gogul is the young pharmacist here. Gogul's idea. He has given the idea that there is no GPAT classes being organized, and because of that, actually high fees are collected by some Raipur-based coaching classes. So we have taken up as a cause and we have started doing that. I'll come to that. Academia Industry Coordination Center, AICC, is not All India Congress Committee. It is Academia Industry Coordination. This is a new initiative by our IPGA Tamil Nadu to coordinate between the academia and industry. Our senior members, Madam Meenakshi, Mr. Bharati Dasan, were given charge for this initiative. The objective is to help the industry in recruitment and to help the students in getting industrial training and placements. In the past 2 years, approximately 65 to 70 pharmacists were placed in Tamil Nadu pharma industry through this initiative. We take this opportunity to thank Professor Srinivasan of Bangalore and Mr. Safiullah of Chennai for both senior pharmacists for supporting us in this activity. A special mention about Professor Srinivasan here. He is from Salem, somewhere from Salem. He is working in Bangalore. Last 15 years, he is freely doing this service for placing our pharmacists in various industries. More than about 17,000 placements he has given. We have given a special invite to him. Unfortunately, he has not come today. 17,000 placements free of cost. He is not charging anything. Any industrialist wanted to get placements, your students are also getting placed. You can send the resume to Dr. and Professor Srinivasan, who is from, I am not remembering his college, who is now staying in Bangalore. Madurai chapter. All of us are aware that Madurai chapter was started about 30 years back and was very active in organizing meetings. I fondly recall one national IPGA event which was organized by them in 1997 at Madurai. Unfortunately, this chapter was also went into inaction for a long time, and after 2019, a new committee was installed under the leadership of Professor Abdul Hasan Satali, who is the principal of Madurai Medical College of Pharmacy, and Professor Ram Kumar of Ultra College of Pharmacy as General Secretary, and the chapter has started functioning again. And I would like to have another special mention about Madurai chapter. They were one of the biggest contributor of fund for our branch activities. So far, they have given about 95,000 rupees. And my sincere thanks. Anyway, it will be part of the treasurer's report. My sincere thanks for Madurai chapter for generously giving funds for supporting all our activities. Coimbatore chapter, like Madurai chapter, Coimbatore chapter was also started way back in 1993. Maduraikku munnadiye avanga aarambichirundanga, but again stopped functioning. We have revived the same in 2020 under the leadership of Dr. Mohan. Under the leadership of Dr. Mohan, Principal Karpagam College of Pharmacy as President, and Dr. Mani Sendil Kumar, PharmD graduate of Royal Care Hospital, Coimbatore as General Secretary. Chapters at Trichy and Pondy are under proposal. Also, satellite centers to be opened in every pharmacy colleges in the state with one faculty as coordinator and one student from performing the student forum, leading the student forum. Pharmacist Day celebrations. On September 25th of every year, globally, Pharmacist Day is getting celebrated. In the past 2 years, IPGA Tamil Nadu branch also had celebrated this day with the following activities. blood donation camps, virtual meetings with renowned pharmacy achievers. In 2020, Professor Manjusri Garat, Principal Kundaneni Pharmacy College, Mumbai, and member representing India in IPGA Global. There is a, it is not IPGA, it cannot be an IPGA, it is Pharmacy Graduates Association Global. I think maybe it is GBA, I believe. She is the only representative representing India in the Global Pharmacists Association, Dr. Professor Manjusri Garat. She was the chief guest for our function on 2020. Blood donation camp was also done by our Madurai chapter at the premises of our corporate member, Mrs. Pharma Fabrican. Dr. G. Selvaraj, our retired drugs controller of Tamil Nadu, who has also come here today, he has also delivered a keynote address, Role of Pharmacists in National Health and Transforming Global Health. On 25th September 2021, an webinar also was conducted. 3 successful alumnus of Madras Medical College who are presently working in big organization in USA came in as speakers. Our sincere thanks to Dr. Tanikai Velan, B.Pharm, MS, PhD, Dr. Sujata Menon, B.Pharm, MS, PhD, and Dr. Jyoti Kesavan, B.Pharm, MS, PhD, who spoke very enthusiastically to encourage our student participants. And I also thank Madam Lakshmi and our Prem Kumar sir for arranging these speakers from their alumnus. They are all alumnus of Madras Medical College. Also, our Professor Guru Prasad Mohanta, Annamalai University, delivered the keynote address on that occasion. In 2021, the event was organized at Madras Medical College premises with the help of Madras Pharmacy College staffs and students led by Professor Diatu. Our Health Secretary, Dr. Radhakrishnan, was the chief guest who inaugurated the event, and also we had done a blood donation camp on that day. On the same day, our Madurai branch was also conducted a blood donation drive through the leadership initiative of our senior pharmacist, Sri Ponrajan of Pharma Fabrican. National Pharmacy Week celebrations 2020 elocution competition on pharmacists frontline health professionals was organized. Professor Ilango and Professor Vijayarajan conducted the above program in 2 categories. That is, category 1 is for PG and PharmD, second category for undergraduates. The prizes were to be 10,000, 5,000 and 3,000 rupees for winners, and the prizes were sponsored by the president and the secretary. A total of 64 students from 26 colleges has participated in the competition. In 2021, same National Pharmacist Week celebration, quiz competition by Professor Ilango and Professor Mohan had jointly organized and conducted this quiz program at the campus of Karpagam College of Pharmacy, Coimbatore. Students from 24 colleges participated and the winners were selected on the same day. Thanks to the management of Karpagam College of Pharmacy for their excellent hospitality and also for arranging free lunch for all the participants, including people who have come from Chennai. And representation to various governments. Representation to add as eligibility for drug inspector medical devices was given. Objection letter for starting online pharmacy was given. Request for a separate section officer for pharmacy in the Ministry of Health, Government of India. Actually, Government of India, Ministry of Health, pharmacy ki oru chair kuda kediyadha. Nursing ku oru department irukku, pharmacy ku oru chair kuda kediyadha, oru staff kuda kediyadha. Gumbaloda irukudhu அப்படிங்கறாங்க. அங்க luckily no Jasbir ஒரு நம்மளுடைய pharmacist is working there. He is trying to get a separate department for pharmacy in the Ministry of Health. We are still at health la இன்னும் வரலன்றாங்க. Okay. Request letter to Tamil Nadu government to add 1 registered pharmacist in the 2000 mini clinic program of the government. Letter to cyber crime, police and government about fake job offers being floated in digital media to get recruitment as government pharmacists. இது வந்து ஒரு repeatedly every 3-4 months fake advertisement WhatsApp la வந்துட்டே இருக்கு. Immediately temporary vacancy அப்ளைன்னு வருது. நம்ம ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் யாரையும் கேட்க மாட்டேங்கிறாங்க, பணம் கொடுத்துட்றாங்க. அப்புறம் ஏமாந்த பிறகு அசோசியேஷனுக்கு வராங்க. அது தெரிஞ்ச உடனே we immediately contact through cyber media and we try to stop that, and we send a counter to the in the social media that this is a fake advertisement, don't fall victim to that. இந்த மாதிரி 2 தடவை நம்ம வந்து ஸ்டாப் பண்ணியிருக்கோம். After that, last 6 months there is no fake advertisement coming to our knowledge. We don't know whether it is happening. Representation to the chairperson of FSSAI to include B Pharmacy as eligibility for appointment as food safety officer. It was there about 7-8 years back. Now it has been withdrawn. We are trying to get it back into the agenda. Meeting with Tamil Nadu Health Minister, Health Secretary and Director, Medical Services Recruitment Board in connection with the pending court case and amendment of recruitment rules. This has been a continuous process till for the 1.5 years since the court procedure. And after January, after the verdict came, we have to follow up with the department in Health Secretary department and to get the orders passed up to the Gazette level. Representation to the chairman of UPSC to add pharmacy as one of the subject for civil service examinations, and press conferences during Pharmacist Day celebrations. Participation of various college events also has been done by our members. Sri Ramchandra Medical College of Pharmacy, we have participated on 2 occasions. Meeting with all GPAT faculties on Zoom mode, meeting with key members of Tanipa Trust virtual mode, meeting at Wales College of Pharmacy, and meeting at GRT College of Pharmacy, and many other colleges we have still not listed because we have not made the records. Legal protection and fighting for our rights. For the recruitment of Tamil Nadu government pharmacist post, only diploma in pharmacy was eligible. The recruitment rules were last amended in 1956. இப்பயும் கூட என்ன போட்டிருக்காங்கன்னா ஹையர் செகண்டரி தான் எலிஜிபிள், ஃபர்ஸ்ட் எலிஜிபிலிட்டி ஹையர் செகண்டரி ஃபார் கெட்டிங் இன்டு கவர்மெண்ட் pharmacist. அதுக்கப்புறம் தான் டிப்ளமா வருது. பட் ஒன் ரைடிங் இஸ் தேர் தட் பிசிஐ ரெஜிஸ்ட்ரேஷன் இருக்கணும், ஃபார்மசி கவுன்சில் ரெஜிஸ்ட்ரேஷன் இருக்கணும்னு இருக்கு. அது இருக்கிறதுனால வி ஆர் சேஃப்கார்டட். திஸ் இவங்கெல்லாம் வரல, வேற என்ன ஹையர் செகண்டரி எல்லாம் வரல. ஹையர் செகண்டரி இன்னும் எலிஜிபிள். Some of the recently passed students from our Madurai went to court fighting against this anomaly. After our branch revival, the matter was brought to our notice and our EC immediately gave approval to support this legal battle. In between, the case got transferred from Madurai to Madras. Through the help of our Vice President, Mr. Radharajan, we had appointed a senior advocate at Chennai and supported the cause both technically and financially. The financial commitment for this case was made only through donations or contributions from our members and from industry. The list of donors is given in the treasurer's report. After many rounds of hearings, finally the court has decided in our favor and orders were passed to government to amend the recruitment rules, including B Farm and Farm D in eligibility. B Farm vandala M Farm vandrum. அதனால there is no doubt. Some people have asked for the doubt. B Farm வந்தால M Farm வந்துரும். B Farm படிக்காம M Farm போக முடியாது. Some people have asked this doubt. So M Farm is also eligible. After subsequently, Tamil Nadu government passed the orders on 4/1/2022 and was also subsequently gazetted on 2/2/2022. We believe this legal victory will pave way for more employment for our pharmacy graduates in Tamil Nadu government. At this juncture, we sincerely thank and salute the untiring efforts of our Sri Gokul. Please stand up, please. Gokul. He is the one actually led from the front. Actually, all the physical work, documentation, etc., all were done by him. We were only supporting him. So the entire credit goes to Gokul. Without his efforts, this legal victory might not be possible. Creating an all-India IPGA network. During July 20, our branch has taken the initiative to start a WhatsApp group with the purpose of revival of IPGA in all states. ரொம்ப கஷ்டமான விஷயம் என்னன்னா எல்லா ஸ்டேட்லயுமே கம்முன்னு தான் இருந்தாங்க, யாருமே வேலை பார்க்கல. IPGA, it was only not functioning. It was Namke Vasta, it was existing. And we had created some awareness. We have started sending SMS messages and WhatsApp messages and photographs, our Tamil Nadu activity to them, and subsequently it all got revived. Presidents and secretaries of 16 states were included in the group, and regular interaction was taking place. As a result of this, branches at Telangana, Karnataka, and Kerala were newly constituted, and a Andhra branch was revived. Now IPGA is functioning all southern states and in fact emerging as a strong zone. We also have a South Zone coordinator, Sri Koteshwar Rao from Hyderabad, who is dedicatedly coordinating all the 5 South Zone states. IPGA Today digital magazine. This is a digital initiative of our general body, central body, being released once in 3 months. The editorial board was fully dominated by Delhi members, and now through our efforts, 2 of our members, Professor Balasubramaniam of Beit Mehta College of Pharmacy and Dr. Murali Krishnan, please. Murali Krishnan, our drug inspector from Tamil Nadu, have been added to the editorial board of our digital magazine. Financial assistance for needy pharmacists. We are happy to inform that our association went to a fundraising drive informally for a pharmacist girl, lady by name Gayatri, who was an accident victim and admitted to Ramchandra College. They had sent about 30+ lakh rupees for her, for getting the treatment, but we could collect about 2.5 lakhs. They were about to be discharged for non-payment of fees to the hospital. At that time, we intervened and we have collected about 2.5 lakhs through contributions and paid to her family. Also, when our beloved senior pharmacist, Mr. Sethuraman, died, we again channelized funds, about 7.5 lakhs, and paid to Mrs. Sethuraman. GPAT free coaching class. We believe that this program is the most unique and well appreciated activity of our IPGA Tamil Nadu branch. When our EC decided to go for this free GPAT coaching, none of us believed that we will be able to succeed because no such event was happening anywhere in India, and the amount of labor involved in deciding the syllabus, time schedule, and faculties, getting the faculties who can come forward to teach free. And getting the students registered and arranging the hassle-free e-class facilities, all were really daunting. But what happened is, we had 3 musketeers. Dr. Jayakumari, Madam Konjam, and Mr. Professor Gopal, and Madam Meenakshi. This trio made that happen. Madam Meenakshi, Madam Jayakumari, and Professor Gopal, with the help of our these 3 people, made it exceedingly well. They are the one who has made this happen. And thank you, Madam. Thank you, and Mr. Gopal. On 2021, our first batch was done in October 2020 to March 2021 on all weekends, 4 classes in a week, and total of 58 classes were taken by a team of 17 teachers who had sacrificed their holidays for the benefit of our students. A total of 450 students completed the course and have come out well in their examination. Or All India 6th rank in the GPAT catch mulama vandadu. Our 21-22 second batch was conducted from November 21 to March 22, again on weekends. This time, we were fortunate to collaborate with PAA MMC, that is the Pharmacy Alumni Association of Madurai Medical College. Both these teams together conducted and completed the syllabus well in time for the students to appear for their GPAT exam. This batch benefited about 120 students from across Tamil Nadu. And our sincere appreciation to the PAA MMC team led by Mr. Sini Pandian, Mr. Saravanan, and Mr. Malarkannan. For their great cooperation and support. IPGA. Now coming to the annual awards. In the EC meeting held on 14th August 2021, it was unanimously decided to constitute IPGA annual awards by name Best Pharmacist, with the aim to promote scientific and research activities and also to encourage participation in IPGA activities. It was decided that 3 such awards be given every year: Best Pharmacist from Academia, Best Pharmacist from Regulatory, and Best Pharmacist for Industry. It was further decided that circular for nomination are to be sent to members with sufficient notice to complete the selection process before the annual AGM so that the awards can be given during the AGM. Accordingly, circulars were for the award were sent in October 2021. 27 total nominations received for all the 3 categories together, and we had constituted a 4-member panel of judges for selecting the winners for the awards. And I am happy to announce the awardees here. Dr. K. Ilango from SRM College of Pharmacy, Chennai. He will be receiving the award for Best Pharmacist 2021 from Academia category. And Mr. K. Govindaraj of Virax Life Sciences, Chennai, Best Pharmacist from Industrial category. I think he is not available today. On behalf of him, somebody from the association, his organization, Mr. Prem is here. He will receive the award. And Dr. Adiyaman, Assistant State Drug Controller, Best Pharmacy from the Regulatory category. Actually, we were expecting more nominations, but only 27 nominations were received. This year onwards, probably we expect more nominations to flow for these annual awards for the coming years as awareness is getting set in. Membership growth. This is the most difficult subject to talk. Finally, I would like to present about the membership growth. To be frank, we have no data or how many members exist, because the records which were from 93 to 2019, no record exists. Many people have complained that I have not received the no, my membership number is not there. All people have given complaints because there is no record. We have to rely only on website of the IPGA national body. National body is about 6,700 members, and they are also not clear whether who is from Tamil Nadu and who is from other states. Adala avangalukku segregation illa. When we check the website, some of the most prominent and prompt members' names were missing. இதுல யார் மிஸ்ஸிங்னு சொன்னா ரொம்ப ஆச்சரியப்படுவீங்க. பிரசிடென்ட் சார் மிஸ்ஸிங், நான் மிஸ்ஸிங், நானும் மிஸ்ஸிங், ஜெயசீலன் இருக்கிறார் அவரும் மிஸ்ஸிங், கலைச்செல்வனும் மிஸ்ஸிங், எல்லா பேரும் மிஸ்ஸிங். என்ன பண்றது? On enquiry, it was conveyed that a check given by the previous team, 2.57 lakhs, had bounced. And the 2016 years back, அவங்க கொடுத்த செக் பவுன்ஸ் ஆகி போச்சு. அதனால பேர் இன்க்ளூட் பண்ணல. And because of that, the names were not added to the website, but name add பண்ணிட்டாங்க. ஆனா மெம்பர்ஷிப் நம்பர் தர மாட்டேங்கிறாங்க. பணம் கொடுங்க கொடுக்குறான்றாங்க. அது நீ 16 வருஷம் கழிச்சு எங்க போய் கொடுக்கறது? And currently, after our board was instituted, our committee was instituted, we have added 74 new members, and our as per the regular website that now I have actually mentioned, it is 718 new members are available. Total members are available. இதுல வந்து ஒரு 256 பேருக்கு நம்பர் கிடையாது. They can say that they are members, but ஒரு votingனு வந்தா போட முடியாது. அது ஒரு கண்டிஷன் இருக்கு. நம்ம பிரான்ச்ல அது வேண்டாம், நம்ம எல்லாரும் வச்சுக்கலாம். Student members, we have newly added 185 members, and industry members we have added 7, and institution member from colleges we have added 1, and we have also created a category for overseas members. அது இதுவரைக்கும் யாரும் ஜாயின் பண்ணல. At this juncture, I thank Professor Ilango, Professor Vijayaraj, Professor Manivannan, and Professor Balasubramaniam and Professor Arun Prasad for personally visiting about 45 pharmacy colleges for explaining and promoting our association activities. This is the finished agenda. There are unfinished agendas there. From the time our new office bearers took charge, it was decided in the EC meeting to introduce some kind of medical benefit to our members. But unfortunately, we were unable to do the same. Hope the new future teams will take care of this. ஆனா வேற 2 ஸ்டேட்ல வந்து மெடிக்கல் இன்சூரன்ஸ் இருக்கு. கர்நாடகால வந்து ஆக்சுவலி PCI கர்நாடகா தே ஹேவ் a welfare trust. அங்க வந்து 44,000 ஃபார்மசிஸ்ட் ரெஜிஸ்டர் ஆயிருக்கிறாங்க. அவங்க கிட்ட 9.5 கோடி ரூபாய் கார்பஸ் ஃபண்ட் வச்சிருக்கிறாங்க. அந்த 9.5 கோடி ரூபாய் கார்பஸ் ஃபண்ட்ல இருந்து ஃபார் டெத் தே ஆர் கிவிங் 2 lakhs, ஃபார் மெடிக்கல் பெனிஃபிட் தே ஆர் கிவிங் 75,000 ஃபார் எனி ஆஃப் த மெம்பர்ஸ். அந்த PCIல ரெஜிஸ்ட்ரேஷன் பண்ணும் போதே வந்து அதை வந்து அவங்க ஒரு அந்த ட்ரஸ்ட்ல பணம் வாங்கிடுறாங்க. இப்போ PCI பிரசிடென்ட் இங்க இருக்கிறாரு, PCI செக்ரட்டரி இங்க இருக்கிறீங்க, கொஞ்சம் பேசி ஏதாவது நல்லபடியா பண்ணுங்க. And also I also take this opportunity. இன்னொரு வந்து கேரளால வந்து இதே மாதிரி they have also got a welfare trust. They are also giving some assistance. அதுல கிளாரிட்டி எனக்கு இன்னும் கிடையாது. But I spoke to the PCI of Karnataka, Bangalore, and they have given the entire detail. I also take this opportunity to thank IPGA Welfare Trust of Madurai, Tamil Nadu Pharmacy Graduates Trust of Chennai, and Tanipa Trust of Chennai for their excellent support in all our activities. Finally, before I conclude, are we only eligible for this? நம்ம வந்து ஆக்சுவலா தமிழ்நாடுல பார்த்தோம்னா ஒரு 75,000 pharmacist இருக்கலாம். I have no data for that. Madam probably may be able to tell without diploma விட்டுட்டு இதுல எவ்வளவு இருப்பாங்க மேடம்? 38,000 இருக்கிறாங்க. ஆனா மெம்பர்ஷிப் பாருங்க 700 பேர். You understand no where we are. That is a precarious situation. And we are also ஒரு வருஷத்துக்கு ஒரு தடவை AGM போட்டு ஒரு பேச்சு பேசிட்டு ஒரு அவார்ட்ஸ் கொடுத்துட்டு பிரியாணி சாப்பிட்டு போறது மட்டும்தான் நம்மளுடைய வேலையா அப்படின்னா எனக்கு அது ஒப்புதலா தெரியல. We can do it together. Lot of things can be done together. 1 milligram ஒருத்தர் எவ்வளவோ பெரிய கங்க்ளாமரேட் பண்றாங்க. இது மாதிரி இந்த பிளிப்கார்ட் இப்போ வராங்க. ஏன் இதெல்லாம் நம்மளா சேர்ந்து பண்ண முடியாதா? பண்ணலாம். Lot of things we can do, but for that we have to come together as a organization, as a association, strengthen பண்ணா we can do lot of things. I will also tell you there is a pharmacist association in Kerala. They are conducting about 200 and they are running 240 medical shops, cooperative pharmacy. அவங்க எல்லா மெம்பர்ஸ் தான் பண்றாங்க. நம்மளும் எல்லாம் பண்ணலாம். But we have to come together and strengthen our association. If we have become strong, we can do medical insurance, we can do other activities to strengthen our own income. With this, I conclude and take thanks for all your time for listening to my secretary's report. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Now I welcome our IPGA Tamil Nadu Treasurer, Professor Sri T. Gopal, to deliver Treasurer's annual accounts. Thank you.
Good afternoon to all. Today, a warm welcome to all the invitees on the dais and off the dais. So now I'm going to the Treasurer report. Balance sheet on 31 March 2022 provisional. So the liabilities, current liabilities, others 850 rupees. Income and expenditure account surplus 47,211 and 18 paise. So the current assets, bank accounts 36,026 rupees. The rental advances for 12,000 rupees. So the total amount is 48,026 rupees. So the income and expenditure account 18th June 2022, 31 March 2022 provisional. So the legal expenses 5 lakhs. Membership fees paid to headquarter 99,200 rupees. The rent expenses 24,000. The price expenses 64,500 rupees. The salary expenses 1,80,002 rupees. So the complex maintenance charges 1,600 rupees. The conveyance expenses 2,218 rupees. Electricity expenses 1,000 rupees. Gayatri medical expenses 2,50,000 rupees. For internet charges 800 rupees. Meeting expenses 233 rupees. Mobile allowance 4,850 rupees. Postage and couriers expenses 3,568 rupees. Printing and stationery also 11,846 rupees. Donation prices also 4,350 rupees. The staff welfare amount also 5,040 rupees. So the surplus amount also 47,200.18 paisas. So the next income also, donation for general 2,52,307 rupees. Donation legal for 2,71,503 rupees. The life membership also 1,30,200 rupees. Membership also 90,000 rupees. Students membership also 88,500 rupees. Bank interest also 5,505 rupees. IPGA headquarter membership share also 1,11,000. Donation for Gayatri medical expenses also 2,50,000, 2,53,401 rupees. So totally also 12 lakhs 2,216 rupees also for the total amount of expenditures. So the notes to accounts for the donations for general for MMC pharmaceutical also 2,000 rupees. Prem Kumar D also 5,100 rupees. Jaisil also 10,000 rupees. C. Saravanan also 10,000 rupees. Metrogolo Technologies also 80,000 rupees. Lakshmanan also 5,000 rupees. Shanti Niketan also 5,000 rupees. Indian Pharma Graduate Trust also 50,000 rupees. Muttaya also 10,000 rupees. The Tamil Nadu also 25,000 rupees. Satyan Gopu also 100 rupees. Donation for the MI online also 107 rupees. IPGA Welfare Trust also 25,000 rupees. IPGA Trust Chennai also 25,000 rupees. So the donation also incoming for 2 lakhs. Very less. Okay, sir. வேற ஏதாவது விட்டு போயிருந்தா நீங்க சொல்லுங்க பாத்து. Okay, sir. Okay. Oh, sorry, sir. So Varadarajan sir, for the Muttaya answer. Any name, other mistakes in the சொல்லுங்க கேட்டுக்கலாம். Okay, thank you. Okay. Sorry for the inconvenience, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Yes, sir.
We are using the PAN number of Delhi. We will produce the account to them and they will incorporate and do that. I want to income and expense. Yes. I want now special mention and everybody to appreciate our contribution to page number 3 80,000 முதல்ல ஜெனரல்ல இருக்கும். அப்புறம் வந்து லீகல்ல பாத்தீங்கன்னா 1,70,000 ரூபாய் இருக்கும். அவ்வளவு பணம் கொடுத்திருக்கிறார் சார். நம்ம அப்ரிஷியேட் பண்ணுவோம். வந்து அவர் நல்லா சப்போர்ட் பண்ணிருக்காங்க. So we have to thank him for his generous contribution to the cause.
Okay, thank you, sir.
The account is actually not a donation, only for that legal. Expenditure for the association membership, we send it, we get only 50% from the expert. Whatever we are getting that maybe 50,000, maybe revenue which is coming from expert. Many all from donation.
Somebody has to propose, pass it, and somebody has to second it.
Including
Both secretaries report and treasurer report. Somebody has to pass it and somebody has to second it.
Any questions, please?
Prem Kumar is proposing to pass. Second by our Silver. That is for the secretary's report. For the treasurer report, proposed by Balasubramanian and seconded by Srinivas.
Thank you, sir. I now request our President, sir, to for the appointment of auditors. I request Shri Narayanaswamy, sir.
Nominal 3,000 rupees. All our Tamil Nadu based association, ITMA, PMA, all are with only one auditor, Mr. Ramesh. And he is actually மார்ச்ங்கிறதுனால நம்ம ப்ரொவிஷனல் தான் இப்போ சப்மிட் பண்ணியிருக்கோம். அடுத்த செப்டம்பருக்குள்ள அது நம்ம இது பண்ணிடுவோம். அவர் he is ready to support us and we will be paying a nominal fees of 3,000 rupees. So if the AGM approves, we will appoint him as auditor. One more year. And again, proposer seconder வேணும் பேரு செல்வகுமார் propose பண்ணிடலாமா? Proposed by Mr. Selvakumar, seconded by
Thank you, sir. I now request Professor Ram Kumar for Secretary's report for Madurai chapter. I now request Dr. Mani Sendil Kumar for Secretary's report of Coimbatore report. Professor Mohan. Sir, Professor Mohan, sir, please.
So respected dignitaries on the dais, my beloved IPGA members, very good morning to one and all. Myself, Dr. S. Mohan, Principal, Karpam College of Pharmacy. So we had first EC meeting in IPGA Tamil Nadu branch, Coimbatore chapter on 10th November 2021 under the leadership of Professor Ilango and Professor Vijayaraj to enhance the activity of IPGA Coimbatore chapter. So I thank President and the Honorable Secretary for their encourage to enhance the activity in our Coimbatore chapter. The first event we organized in the support of our Karpagam management. There is a state level quiz event. Dr. S. Krishnan acted as a moderator and we invited all the colleges from Tamil Nadu. And 45 colleges have applied, but finally 7 teams came and participated. PSG, Karpagam Academy of Higher Education, Karpagam College of Pharmacy, United College of Pharmacy, and Srinivasan College of Pharmacy, SRM College of Pharmacy, and Madras Medical College, Department of Pharmacy. We successfully organized with the support of our management, as our secretary highlighted. We sponsored the venue as well as all the arrangements for organizing this quiz event. Then after we organized many events in the association of many colleges in Coimbatore. I would like to brief some of the activities. The first activities in our college, the Karpagam College of Pharmacy, we organized career guidance for all the students in colleges of Coimbatore. Around 60 delegates participated. And the second event, the Careers Awareness and Guidance, it is given by Dr. M. Sasikala, professor in Karpam College of Pharmacy. Around 75 delegates participated. The next one webinar, the reinterpretation of the Tamil system of medicine, is given by Professor Dr. V. Gopal, Registrar, Academic and Principal, College of Pharmacy, Pondicherry University. Around 300 delegates participated. On the next 26th February, we organized one guest lecture in association with the IPGA Coimbatore chapter. Mr. R. Venkatesan, Assistant Manager from Apotex in Bangalore. He was a resource person. The title was Career Opportunities for Pharmaceutical Graduates in Pharmaceutical Industries and Graduate to Career. So one day event, around 120 delegates participated. The next webinar we organized on 11th March 2022. Dr. M.S. Shahul Hamid, scientist, Vice Corner Laboratories Private Limited, Chennai. He was a resource person. The title was Artificial Intelligence Based Drug Design and Discovery. There are also 160 delegates participated. The last one, in the 25th March, we organized one webinar in association with the IPJ Coimbatore chapter. It is a troubleshooting methods in LCMS and HPLC. Here also 90 delegates participated. So we organized many even with the student help, like menstrual health awareness program during Women's Day and the Pharmacist Day. Pharmacy Week celebration, we encourage the students to create the awareness in the community pharmacy. In all the pharmacy colleges in Coimbatore, they made camp in the many community pharmacy. They create the awareness, what is the role of pharmacist among publics. So we keep on increasing our activities in our Coimbatore chapter with the help of our president and the Honorable Vice President and Secretary. So once again, I take this opportunity to thank you all for giving me this opportunity to do all the activities. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. And it's time to hear for special address, and I hereby privileged to welcome Mr. Jay Seelan, Vice President of Tanipa Trust, renowned pharmacist and industrialist in Tamil Nadu, contributing his might in the field of pharmacy and representing various pharmaceutical bodies in the country. Please, sir. Yes.
Respected President, Secretaries, dignitaries, our Registrar of Pharmacy Council, Treasurer, our Vice President, Varadarajan Sir, all seniors here, delegates of IPGA, a formal good afternoon to everyone. Here, I think Mr. Yusuf Sir is supposed to talk, and he has nominated me on behalf of Tanipa Trust. Yeah, we know. It's nice that Tanipa is part of all IPGA activities. Not only Tanipa, all trust here is supporting all activities, including Tamil Nadu Pharmaceutical Science Welfare Trust, where same people are there. I think Narayan Sami sir, President, initiated a lot of things there, where he has started training for students. And here, same thing in GPAD training and IPGA is a good initiative. It's well done, and Mr. Rajaratnam sir and Varadarajan and President Narayan Sami sir is putting a lot of efforts into uplift IPGA. Here I want to tell you one thing, friends. IPGA is the first association where I become a member, and I actually worked as a student volunteer. And IPGA is the first organization given me a mic and to speak also in my entire professional career, which the seniors knows. Now I am representing in multiple forum, including IDMA or Pharmacy Council, but the first opportunity for a young pharmacist was given only by IPGA, which I used to tell in all IPGA function. So in this current scenario, with lot of difficulties, the current office bearers and under the leadership of the president have initiated a lot of good activities, which the secretary has briefed in detail. Apart from giving training to the students, the most important thing is recognizing and empowering women pharmacists is a good initiative. And I'm sure with all our supports of our pharma professions, and IPGA is the only forum where we can fight for the rights of the pharmacists straight away. I mean the degree pharmacists, which they have done very well even in the Tamil Nadu pharmacist recruitment. Their representation made the inclusion of pharmacy degree into that. So we all should stand as one team when it comes to the graduation of pharmacy, and IPGA is the only right forum to represent that. On behalf of Tanipa, we assure you all supports forever for the activities of IPGA, and this new team is doing very well. And I'm sure with the support of the current president and the team, future also, Tamil Nadu IPGA once upon a time when we were students, this was the only association first known to us. Later only we all into IPA and other things. So I wish IPGA is rising to that extent, and I'm sure the college students, any college students, first opportunity to enter into the professional association is IPGA. So we all will try to build this association, and I'm sure on behalf of Tanipa Trust, I assure all supports for the activities of IPGA. With this, thank you once again. All the best for the current team, and thank you.
Thank you, sir. I hereby privileged to welcome Mr. Suleiman for special address. Okay. Sir, please, sir. Mr. Kannan, sir, please. I hereby welcome you for the special address.
My beloved President, Secretary, Treasurer, and other committee members of this association, I take this opportunity to welcome you all, and great pleasure to my fellow pharmacists to be present here. See, I represent Tamil Nadu Pharmacy Graduate Trust. This was started in 1994, because many of you may not aware that this Pharmacy Graduate Trust is started in 1994 out of the savings from the Pharmacy Graduate Congress conducted in the previous year. The trust flat was purchased for 6 lakhs rupees, situated in the Precision Plaza next to the Anna Arivalayam buildings. It is about 450 square feet only. We have given it for rent, and various activities we have conducted right from the beginning. We have donated to the pharmacy college in Madurai and pharmacy trust, IPGA trust chapter, Tamil Nadu chapter, which was purchased building in Madurai. We have given 1 lakh rupees for Science Welfare Trust for initial purchase. Every year, National Pharmacy Week celebrated by the contribution of the trust. Attended in various pharmacy week celebration at Delhi, and trust president was elected as a national IPGA president. He is no more. Mr. Munivelu was elected as a national IPGA president of the association. financially supported one of our college colleague who was filed and obtained stay in appointment of BScs as a drug inspector. And we have succeeded in obtaining the stay and also bill subsequently filed. So only pharmacy graduates have been appointed as a drug inspector at that time. We have actually prevented BScs. The government appointed Deputy Director, Education and Drug Controller as a pharmacy graduate. We thanked the government and felicitated them. We conducted one-day workshop in Madras Medical College for GMP for students and contributed novel drug delivery and development program in JKK Nagaraj College of Pharmacy, Kumarapalayam. Donated a lot of computers to the Pharmacy College, Madurai, for the benefit of the students. And 4 mega seminars we have conducted in Tamil Nadu. So this is the activities, the major activities of the trust. We assure to the IPGA to hereinafter join with you and take active participation of our trust. On behalf of the trustees, I thank the IPGA for having invited us to represent the trust. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I request Mr. Varadarajan, sir, to welcome Mr. Ashok, President of T Nagar Social Club.
Welcome you all. The very purpose of inviting our General Secretary, 2 years President of this club is same thing happened as happened in IPGA. This club was not well recognized, was not at all attended by members for nearly 10 to 15 years, between 2002 to 2012, like that. Then how we made a revolution, our secretary, he fought in the court that repeatedly same people are becoming president secretary. So as an ordinary member, he fought for the rights he brought, and after he's taken up only this banquet hall, and if time permits, you can all visit the second floor. We have 6 deluxe rooms and everything. So not only for that, when I told him, sir, I want this banquet hall for Sunday, he said, it is vacant, you take it, and I will personally supervise, because he's very much having good respect for professionals. He himself is an advocate, but apart from that, because last time he tried with so many VVIPs for the remdesivir for his father, only through our association only we got it. Maybe that could be one of the reason for his respect for our association. And our team has worked, because on Sundays they normally don't give for first session. If Saturday happens to be a cinema, yesterday some RRR movie was screened here, so full club will be occupied. So cleaning will take half a day. So what he has done, after 11 o'clock up to morning 4 o'clock, they've cleaned and they've provided. So I want to personally thank him, and I want to, because invite him for the affection and respect he's having for the pharmacy profession. So that is why I invited him. He is the bone behind this club. Thank you, one and all.
Good afternoon. எல்லாருக்கும் மதிய வணக்கம். முதல்ல இந்த புதுசா செலக்ட் பண்ணவங்களுக்காக இந்த புக்கே ஒன்று, அவர் வரதராஜன் கூட பிறக்கா அண்ணன். அவரு அந்த கொரோனா டைம்ல பாத்தீங்கன்னு சொன்னா இஸ் ரியலி a gentleman. நான் மேக்ஸிமம் இந்த ஃபங்க்ஷன் அட்டன் பண்ண மாட்டேன். ஏன்னா உங்களுக்கு சம்மந்தம் இல்லாத இடத்துல வந்து போர் அடிக்கும் உங்களுக்கு நான் பேசுறது. ஏன்னா உங்க ரிலேட்டடா பேசுற மட்டும் தான் உங்களுக்கு நல்லா இருக்கும். பட் நான் இங்க வந்தது வந்து அவருடைய இது அந்த கொரோனா டைம்ல எவ்வளவு பேருக்கு மெடிசன்ஸ் எல்லாம் ஹெல்ப் பண்ணாருன்னா எல்லாம் உங்களுக்கெல்லாம் ஹெல்ப் கேட்டிருப்பாருன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். பார்மசியில இருக்கனால உங்களுக்கு கேட்டிருப்பாருன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். நிறைய ஹெல்ப் பண்ணாரு. அவர் அண்ணன் கூட பிறக்க அண்ணன் அந்த பிரசிடென்ட் அவங்க இவங்களுக்கு புதுசா வந்தவங்களுக்கு ஒரு செண்டு கொடுத்துட்டு ஒரு 1 மினிட் மொத்தம் எடுத்துக்கிற டைம் உங்க டைம். இவங்களாம் சீனியர்ஸ். நான் ஒரு சின்ன 55 இயர்ஸ் தான். அவங்கெல்லாம் பார்த்தா 8 இயர்ஸ் எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் நல்லா இருக்கும். எனக்கு இந்த கிளப்ல எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் எனக்கு ஜாஸ்தியா இருக்கலாம் ஒழிய மற்ற எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ்ல அவங்க தான் அவங்கள ஒன்றும் பீட் பண்ண முடியாது. சார் சொன்ன மாதிரி வந்து 2012 கிடையாது, 2007 வரைக்கும் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா இந்த கிளப் வந்து ஒரு பேர் சொல்ல வேணாம், எப்பவுமே மென்ஷன் பண்ணி பேச வேணாம், அது முதல்ல அதை அவாய்ட் பண்ணோன்னே ஒரு பெரிய ஒரு ரவுடிசம் கும்பல், பொலிட்டிக்கல் கும்பல் ஆக்குபை பண்ணியிருந்து அவங்களே ரூல் பண்ணிட்டு இருந்தாங்க. யாருமே வர்றது கிடையாது, அப்படி இருந்தது. இப்போ அன்ஃபார்ச்சுனேட்லி ஒரு நாள் வந்து எனக்கு நான் வந்து அந்த ஏஜ் அட்வொகேட்னால எப்போ பப்ளிக்கில் வந்து எந்த இஷ்யூ இருந்தாலும் நான் பப்ளிக்கில் போய் நிற்பேன். எந்த ப்ராப்ளம் இருந்தாலும் போய் நிற்பேன். அது என்னோட நேச்சர், என்னோட இது. மற்ற பேருக்கு ப்ராப்ளம்னா போய் வைக்கிறது. ஃபேமிலியோட பீச்சுக்கு போயிருந்தா கூட அங்கே யாருனா ஒரு தப்புனா கூட ஒய்ஃப் போவாங்க நான் போய் நின்று முந்திரி வட்டமாக இருந்து எல்லாத்தையும் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணிட்டு இதோட நேச்சர். சரி, அப்போ என்னடா இவ்வளோ மோசமா இருக்கிற ரவுடிசம் இருக்கு, எலெக்ஷன்ல யாரும் வந்தால் நிற்க விட மாட்டாங்க, கத்தி வச்சு மிரட்டுவாங்க, நிற்க யாருமே அன்ன போஸ்டாக வந்துட்டு இருப்பாங்க. உங்க பேரை போடுவா, நீங்க ஒரு நாமினேஷன் பண்ணி உங்க பேர் அவங்களே சைன் பண்ணி வித்ரா வாங்கிடுவாங்க. இந்த மாதிரிலாம் பண்ணிட்டு இருந்தாங்க. அப்போ நான் கோர்ட்டுக்கு போய் அப்சர்வரை வாங்கி வந்து 2007லேருந்து 2022 வரைக்கும் 15 இயர்ஸ் கண்டினியூஸா எங்க டீம் தான் நாங்கள் தான் வின் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம். கண்டினியூ 15 இயர்ஸ். இது வந்து ரெக்கார்ட் பிரேக், வேர்ல்டு ரெக்கார்டு யூனிவர்சல்ல எங்களுக்கு சர்டிஃபிகேட் கொடுத்துருக்காங்க. 15 இயர்ஸ் வேர்ல்டில் வந்து ரிஜிஸ்டர் ஆஃப் சொசைட்டியில் எலெக்ஷன் நடந்து 15 இயர்ஸ் கண்டினியூஸாக இருந்தது நாங்கள் தான் கொடுத்துருக்காங்க. அந்த கௌரவம்லாம் வரதராஜன் சார் அந்த மாதிரி மெம்பர்ஸ் தான் ரீசன். ஒன்று நாங்கள் சொல்றது என்னன்னா, நீங்கள் இப்போ எடுக்கிறது இது மீட்டுறது பெரிய விஷயம் இல்லை சார். மெம்பர்ஸ் வந்து இங்கே இருக்கிறவங்க எல்லாரும் வேற ஏதோ எதிர்பார்க்குறாங்க. ஒரு லீடர்னா வேற மாதிரி லீடர் எதிர்பார்க்குறாங்க. அந்த லீடர்ஷிப்பு மஸ்ட். சும்மா பதவின்றது வந்து நம்ம இதை வச்சு என் விசிட்டிங் கார்டு கூட போட்டதில்லை. நான் டிநகர் கிளப் பிரசிடென்ட் சொல்ல விசிட்டிங் கார்டு போட்டதில்லை, எங்கேயும் கொடுத்ததும் கிடையாது. டிநகர் பிரசிடென்ட் எங்கேயும் சொல்லவும் மாட்டேன். இதனால நம்மளுக்கு கௌரவமே கிடையாது. நம்ம இண்டிவிஜுவலிட்டி இருக்கு தெரியுங்களா, அதுதான் கௌரவம். சம்மந்தமே இல்லாமல் என்னை கூப்பிட்டு இங்கே நிற்க வைக்கிறதா எனக்கு கௌரவம். அசோக்கு தான் அந்த கௌரவம். டிநகர் கிளப் பிரசிடென்ட்னால அந்த கௌரவம் வந்ததுன்னா அது நாளைக்கு பிரசிடென்ட் போயிடுச்சுன்னா அவங்க மரியாதை போயிடும். அதனால வந்து நம்ம இண்டிவிஜுவாலிட்டியை டெவலப் பண்ணிக்கணும். எப்போ ஒரு கம்பெனிக்கு ஒரு குட்வில் தேவையோ ஒரு மனுஷனுக்கு அவ்வளோ குட்வில் தேவை. அந்த மனுஷனா அப்படின்னு சொல்லி அப்படி பேசுறதுதான் வாழ்க்கையை தவிர நம்ம ஒரு பேக்ரவுண்ட் ஒரு எம்எல்ஏ மந்திரின்னு சொல்லி பேசுறது வேஸ்ட். அதனால நான் வந்து குட்வில் தான் எடுத்திருக்கேன். என் ஃபேமிலிக்கு இவரை இன்னார் புள்ள அப்படின்னு சொல்ற அளவுக்கு என் ஃபேமிலிக்கு வந்து நான் எடுத்து கொடுத்துருக்கேன். அதனால நீங்க வந்தது வந்து உங்க சீனியர், நீங்களாம் நான் உங்களை அட்வைஸ் பண்ண நினைக்காதீங்க. நான் 15 வருஷம் பப்ளிக் ஃபீல்ட்ல இருக்கிறேன். 2000 மெம்பர் இங்க நான் ஃபேஸ் பண்ணிருக்கனால சொல்றேன். கிரிட்டிசைஸ் பண்றதுக்கு ஒரு 20 to 30% மெம்பர்ஸ் இருந்துட்டே இருப்பாங்க. அது என்ன பண்ணாலும் சரி. நீங்க ஒரு வீட்டுக்கு 1 கோடி ரூபாய் கொடுத்தீங்கன்னா கூட ஒரு மெம்பரையும் கூப்பிட்டு இந்த ஆளுக்கு 1 கோடி ரூபாய் நாளைக்கு கொடுங்க, இவர் 10 கோடி எடுத்துட்டு ஆளு 1 கோடி கொடுத்துட்டாருன்னுவாங்க. என்ன வேணா கமெண்ட் அடிப்பாங்க. அது அர்த்தமே இல்லாம கமெண்ட் அடிப்பாங்க. நீங்க வந்து அதை இதாகாம டிப்ரெஸ் ஆகாம யாருன்னா இப்படி பண்ணுவோம். நம்மளுடைய கோல் என்ன நம்பி இவ்வளவு பேர் எவ்வளவு மொத்தம் மெம்பர் சார் இதில் நம்ம இதுல அப்போ எங்களோட ஜாஸ்தி 700. அந்த நீங்க இந்த 700 பேர்ல ஒரு 200 பேரை விட்டுருங்க, அவங்க அப்படிதான் இருப்பாங்க. அது நான் பிறப்புலயே வந்து சில பேர் ஒரு குறையோட பிறக்கிற மாதிரி கேரக்டர்ஸ் அவங்களாம். நான் ஏன்னா வழியில சொல்றேன். ஏன்னா உழைக்கும் போது என்கரேஜ் பண்ணோம் சார். இப்போ எங்களுக்கு இவ்வளவு இவங்க எல்லாருமே யாருமே வசதி வாய்ப்புகள் இல்லாதவங்க கிடையாது. எல்லாம் ஒரு ஸ்டேட்டஸ்ல இருந்து வசதி வாய்ப்புகள் இருந்து எல்லாம் பார்த்தவங்க. இவங்க இதுல வந்து தப்பு பண்றதுக்கு வரணும் அவசியம் கிடையாது. எம்எல்ஏ பதவியும் கிடையாது, மந்திரி பதவியும் கிடையாது. இவங்களை வந்து எவ்வளவு முடியுமோ ஒரு சின்ன விஷயம் அதோட என்கரேஜ் பண்ணுங்க. சின்ன விஷயம் அப்படின்னா கூட சார் ஃபோன் பண்ணி என்கரேஜ் பண்ணுங்க. ஒரு 20 கால் அவருக்கு டெய்லி போச்சுன்னு வச்சுக்கோங்களேன், நல்லா இருக்கு அப்படின்னு போச்சு, நல்லா பண்ணீங்க சார், நல்லா இருக்குன்னு சொன்னீங்கன்னா அவருக்கு இன்னும் பூச்சம். அதான் அவருக்கு பெட்ரோல். ஒரு வண்டிக்கு எப்படி பெட்ரோல் தேவையோ ஒரு சர்வீஸ். இன்னைக்கு சர்வீஸ் பண்றதுக்கு ஆளே இல்லை. இப்போ என் சன் வந்திருக்காருங்க, அவர் டாக்டர், பிடிஎஸ் டாக்டர். அவரை நான் கூப்பிட்டு வந்தேன். அவர் சண்டே நல்லா தூங்கணும், ஃப்ரீயா இருப்பாரு, அவரை கூப்பிட்டு வந்தேன். காரணம் என்னன்னா அவர் அந்த டாக்டர் ஃபீல்ட்ல இருக்காரு, உங்க எல்லாரும் பார்மசியில் இருக்காங்க, நீங்க எல்லாம் தெரிஞ்சுக்கணும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லி அவர் கூப்பிட்டு வந்தேன். இப்போ என் சன்னுக்களை என்ன சொல்லுவேன்னா சர்வீஸே போவாதான்னு சொன்னேன். எந்த அப்பனாவது நான் தொழில் பண்றேன், ஒரு தொழில் பண்றேன், அடுத்த புள்ளைய அட்வொகேட் கொண்டாடணும் சொல்லுவோம், டாக்டர் கொண்டாடுப்போம். நீங்க பார்மசி இருக்குன்னா உங்க புள்ளைய பார்மசி கொண்டாடணும்னு நினைப்பீங்க. ஆனா நான் ஐ எம் இன் சர்வீஸ் ஃபீல்டு, நான் அவரை கொண்டாட விரும்பல. எங்கேயுமே போவாத, ரோட்ல சின்ன விஷயம் கூட தள்ளுக்காத, அடிபட்டு இருந்தா கூட கண்டுக்காத, வந்துட்டே இரு, இப்படி சொல்லிட்டு இருக்கிறேன். காரணம் என்னன்னா அவ்வளவு வலி. 15 வருஷம் நான் அவ்வளவு வழிபட்டேன், அவ்வளவு நெகட்டிவ். இப்போ எலெக்ஷன் நடந்தா போதும் 25 கோடி ரூபாய் திருட்டாருன்னு, டேர்ன் ஓவரே 15 கோடி இருக்கும், டேர்ன் ஓவரே 15 கோடி இருக்கும். அதுல ப்ராஃபிட் எடுத்தா இப்போ 10%, அதுல 1.5 கோடி ரூபாய் தான். அதுல வந்து இபி கட்டுறது, ப்ராப்பர்ட்டி டேக்ஸ் கட்டுறதுலாம் கமிஷன் அடிக்க முடியாது. 25 கோடின்னுவாங்க. நான் அங்க ஈஸியால இடம் வாங்குவேன், அங்க இடம் வாங்கிட்டா அந்த டாக்குமெண்ட் எடுத்து போடுவாங்க. நான் வாங்கினது உண்மை. ஏன் இங்க வந்துட்டா நான் நகை வாங்கக்கூடாது, கார் வாங்கக்கூடாது, ஒன்றும் வாங்கக்கூடாதா? இவ்வளவு சீப் மென்டாலிட்டி இருப்பாங்க. அது அதை பத்தி நீ கவலைப்படாம, நீங்க வந்து உங்க growth, உங்களை நம்பி அந்த 500-600 பேர் போல் பண்ணி வந்திருக்கீங்கன்னா, உங்களுடைய கோல் அதை மொத்த எதை பத்தியும் கவலைப்படாதீங்க, பண்ணிட்டே இருங்கன்றது. உங்க ஏஜுக்கு நான் சொல்லக்கூடாது. நான் இங்க 15 வருஷம் ஜெயிச்ச அந்த இதுல சொல்றேன். எப்படி வந்து கண்டினியூஸா ஒரு ஆள் கேப்சர் பண்ண முடியும்னா, ரியல் ஹார்ட் ஒர்க், நோ பந்தா, நோ இது அதெல்லாம் இல்லாம இருந்து ஸ்ட்ரெயிட் ஃபார்வர்டா இருந்து ப்ரொமோஷன் இருக்கணும், கரப்ஷன் இருக்கக்கூடாது, பந்தா இருக்கக்கூடாது, ஹம்பிள் இது இருக்கணும். எல்லாமே கலந்து இருந்தா மட்டும் தான் ஒரு ஆள் கண்டினியூஸா ஜெயிக்க முடியும். வெறும் ப்ரொமோஷன் மொத்தம் பண்ணிட்டு growth எல்லாம் பண்ணிட்டு நான் அப்படி மதிக்க மாட்டேன் போயிடுச்சு. எல்லாமே கலந்து இருந்தா மட்டும் தான் என்ன மாதிரி 15 வருஷம் ஜெயிக்க முடியும். தேங்க்யூ சொல்லிட்டு உங்களை வாழ்த்துக்கள். உங்க டைம் வேஸ்ட் பண்ணதுக்கு மன்னிப்பு கேட்டுக்கிறேன். தேங்க்யூ. இஸ் மை சன் டாக்டர். இது ஒரு சுயநலம், எனக்கு தப்பா எடுத்துக்காதீங்க. அந்த டாக்டர் ஃபீல்ட்ல இருக்கிறதுனால உங்களுக்கு சொன்னா ஏதாவது அவரு அப்பனுக்கு என்ன, நான் ஒரு 25 இயர்ஸா இந்த பையன் பிறந்ததுல இருந்து இது வரைக்கும் நான் தூக்கி வளர்த்தது கிடையாது, இப்படி வச்சது கிடையாது, இப்படி வச்சது கிடையாது, முத்தம் கொடுத்தது கிடையாது, பிறந்ததுல இருந்து ஸ்கூலுக்கு போனது கிடையாது. அப்படி சர்வீஸ் நான் என் பையனை பார்க்காம இருந்துட்டேன். இன்னைக்கு அவனுக்கு நான் முத்தம் கொடுக்கணும் போல் இருக்கு, தாடி வளர்ந்து போய் முத்தம் கொடுக்க முடியல. அதாவது வந்து அவ்வளவு நான் நெகட்டிவா அவ்வளவு சர்வீஸ் பண்ணியிருக்கேன். அது வந்து இந்த 1 இயரா தான் இந்த இதெல்லாம் பார்த்துருச்சு அப்படின்னு வெறுத்து போய் தான் இன்னைக்கு பையனோட சுத்த ஆரம்பிச்சிட்டேன். பையனை வெளியே வாடா கூட்டு சாப்பிட போனா பையனோட வாடான்னு 26 இயர்ஸ் இப்போ அவருக்கு. ஆமா சார், சேர்க்க மாட்டாரு. அதுதான் கஷ்டமா இருக்குன்னு அதுதான் ஃபீல் பண்றேன். நான் அந்த ஏஜ்லாம் விட்டுட்டேன். இப்போ இந்த ஏஜ்ல வந்து நான் போகணும்னு ஆசைப்படுறேன், கிட்ட வர மாட்டாங்க. அது நான் பண்ண தப்பு. ஸ்கூலுக்கு போனதே கிடையாது, ஒரு நாள் கூட ஸ்கூலுக்கு போனது கிடையாது, பேரண்ட்ஸ் டே மீட்டிங் போனது கிடையாது. அதனால தேங்க்யூ. அவர் தான் டென்டல் ஹாஸ்பிட்டல் ஆரம்பிக்கிறாரு. அவர் ஏதாவது உங்க சார்பாக இருந்தால் அவர் அதுதான் இன்ட்ரடியூஸ் பண்ணதான். தேங்க்யூ சார். தேங்க்யூ சார். Thank you for all, sir. Thank you.
One more small details. That is, this is the only club in whole of India. If a member deceased, we are paying 3 lakhs. This is very, very simple procedure. He only followed it. That is, every member will be charged 200 rupees. If the news comes that he is deceased, next month, நம்ம பில்லில் 200 rupees ஆட் பண்ணோம். நோபடி சார் சொன்ன மாதிரி அது ஒரு 50 பேர் அப்ஜெக்ட் பண்ணாங்க. நம்ம என்ன கொடுக்குறது, அவங்களுக்கு என்ன, why should we pay to them? This is a natural like that. Then what he did, he deleted the 50 people. You need not pay. Similarly, if you are நீ மண்டே போட்டாலும் உனக்கு கிடையாதுன்னு சொல்லிட்டு அந்த 50 பேரை மட்டும் delete பண்ணிட்டு மீதி 1900 people கிட்ட இருந்து we are taking 200, just 200 rupees. Then the amount is paid after. Even recently benefited person was our Castle Murugan. His missus came and collected 3 lakh rupees 3-4 months back. Because of COVID 1 year எதுவும் பண்ணல. அப்புறம் நான் தான் ரெப்ரசென்ட் பண்ணி அவங்களுக்கு ஒரு சண்டே ஆர் சம்திங் செக் it was delivered. Just for information. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I hereby privileged to welcome Mr. P. Ponrajan, sir, for Madurai IPGA Trust for special address. Okay, it's time to welcome our chief guest of the day, and I take this privilege to welcome Dr. M. Tamilmozhi ma'am to deliver special address on Pharmacy Act, which is now celebrating Golden Jubilee. She is the first elected lady Senate member in Tamil Nadu Dr. MGR Medical University, first elected lady member of Tamil Nadu Pharmacy Council, first lady registrar in Tamil Nadu Pharmacy Council. I hereby request you, ma'am. Thank you.
தாயாக இருக்கின்ற தமிழே, தொட்டில் தாலாட்டி என்னை வளர்த்த தமிழே, உன் தலைமைக்கு என் வணக்கம். Good afternoon to our president of this IPGA association, Sri R. Narayanasamy sir, and secretary of this association, Sri M. Rajaratnam sir, and treasurer of this association, Professor Sri Gopal sir, and special invitees from Tanipa, that is our president, Tamil Nadu Pharmacy Council, our Jaiseelan sir, and special address by Mr. Kannan sir, and then all the IPGA invitees from the Madurai chapters and Coimbatore chapter, and Dr. Mohan sir, and my respected seniors, Dr. Lakshmi madam, and Ilango sir, and Valentina madam, and Jaikumari madam, and our award members, and all the IPGA delegates. It's from various field of the pharmacy. Good afternoon to every one of you. First, I congratulate the IPGA for its legal struggle and effort on the upliftment of pharma profession. I am very proud and happy to stand in front of you in this wonderful occasion. You are all aware, Pharmacy Act 1948 was enacted in the year of March 4, 1948 for regulation of the pharma profession. After the enactment of the act, the pharmacist contributing its best to the society for the 74 years. Especially in pandemic situation, pharmacist service is appreciable. In our Diamond Jubilee celebration, we received the wishes from the 10 billion registered pharmacists throughout the India, and then 1,500, around 1,500 pharmacy colleges from India, and 3,000 pharma companies, and 10,500 manufacturing units from India. In our Tamil Nadu itself, 1 lakh registered pharmacists and 35,000 pharmacy outlets. It shows the enormity of our pharma field. In our pharmaceutical suppliers meet 50% of the global vaccine demand and 40% of the generic demand of the US government, and 25% all medicines needs of the UK. Globally, third place in the pharmaceutical formulation in volume level. Globally, 14th place in pharmaceutical formulation in value level. This and all our pride of pharma field. We attain these goals by our Pharmacy Act 1948. PCI established by the Pharmacy Act 1948 for the two main goals. The first one is make sure only qualified person enter in this pharma field. Second one is set standard for such qualification. The 75th year given more fruitful to us. Coming to the education regulation, now what are all the existing regulations in our India by our PCI under the Pharmacy Act 1948? Education Regulation 2020 for D-Pharmacy course, and Education Regulation 2014 for B-Pharmacy course, and Education Regulation 2014 for B-Pharmacy Pharmacy Practice course, and Education Regulation 2014 for Postgraduate M-Pharmacy course, and Education Regulation 2008 for PharmD course. In our pharma graduates welcomed by the all the foreign countries, because I also personally received many invitations from the pharmacy vacancies from the foreign countries, especially by the Indian student pharmacy graduate, especially for the Tamil graduates, because due to the standard of education, it is maintained by the our education regulation by our PCI under the Pharmacy Act 1948, And especially why they need Tamil graduates and Indian graduate means that is due to the human values of sincerity and kindness, like that. That the education regulation standard by PCA, the values and it is from our leaders in Tamil Nadu, especially our Dr. B. Sureshwar, Professor K.C. sir, and then selfless services like our Narayana Swami sir and Rajaratnam, like the selfless peoples, they are giving the more guidances to the student. What evolved in transition from the product-based profession to the patent-based, patient-based profession. It is by our Form D regulation. It is a Form D is a very milestone of our pharma field. Recently, our Medical Council of India and our union government also insisted to appoint a clinical pharmacist in the all the hospital level, and then government and then private sectors also. Next, Pharmacy Practice Regulation 2015 is also a milestone of our pharma profession. It gives enormous job opportunity like drug counseling type of job to graduate in pharmacist. Our Tamil Nadu Pharmacy Councils insist the government to implement the Pharmacy Practice Regulation 2015 in Tamil Nadu. I request our associations also insist, means it may be more fruitful. If we look manufacturing of drugs, if we look access of the drugs, and if you look affordability of the drug, very good in India compared to the various other foreign countries, but people don't know pharmacists beyond that. Apart from our pride and proud, we have to many things to achieve the goal. That one thing is known as the abolition of the pharma tribunal. The newly formed state means they can start at the tribunals. So it is allowed to enter the unqualified person into the field. And then we insist the government to start the Indian Council of Pharmaceutical Research like ICMR. If they started the Indian Council of Pharmaceutical Research means it is very useful for the development and focusing of our pharmaceutical research, and separate ministry for the pharma profession. So because our pharmaceutical profession only, it may be guided by the many ministries. So if you are having separate ministry means that is very good development for our pharma profession. And then separate university for our education regulation. In Tamil Nadu, we can start the separate university means, so it is surely useful to the growth of our regulations. And then we request the government for regional PCA officers. So if the regional PCA officers means, so surely it will very useful for the growth of the our to focusing the regulation of our pharmacy educations. We are celebrating our Diamond Jubilee of Pharmacy Act 1948. At the same time, we have to struggle for our upliftment and betterment of our profession along with association like IPGA. I congratulate the award winners. My special congratulations to the women awardees, those manage profession and family in the successful manners. When I look in the history of the Pharmacy Act 1948, the bill passed by the first woman cabinet minister, Rajkumari Amrit Kaur. She is a first health minister in the independent India. She only passed this Pharmacy Act 1948. Already our coordinator, Kavi already told that Tirukural, Uttavan Tirpan, Marundurai Chelvan Nandre, Appar Narkutre, Marundu, like that. We identified our Tiruvalluvar in 2000 years back itself. In the Diamond Jubilee year Pharmacy Act 1948, we stand pride and proud to be a pharmacist. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. And we are now entering into IPGA Annual Awards 2021. To encourage scientific activity and IPGA to promote pharmaceutical development, IPGA decided to give IPGA Annual Awards 2021 each and every year. I now request Mr. K. Govindaraju for Best Pharmacist Industry. On behalf of Mr. K. Govindaraju, Mr. Prem Kumar from Varox Life Sciences will receive the award. He declared as the Best Pharmacist 2021 in the category of industry. Congratulations, sir. Next is under Best Pharmacist Academia, Professor K. Ilango, who is working as a professor in SRM Pateri. He is declared as the Best Pharmacist 2021 Academia category organized by IPGA Tamil Nadu branch. Sir, please. Congratulations, sir. And the next award goes to the regulatory. Congratulations, sir. And the next award goes in the category of regulatory Best Pharmacist to Dr. R. Adiman, who is State Assistant DC, Drug Control Department. And next, Women Achievers Award. World, especially IPGA, loves encouraging women to be their best and to get the most out of every opportunity that life presents. And I feel very magnanimous, successful success stories and achievements, and to celebrate them along the present. I request Ms. Joint Director of Drug Control, Government of Tamil Nadu, to receive by branch of IPGA. Congratulations, ma'am. The next Women Achiever Award goes to Professor K. S. Lakshmi, SRM University, Chennai. Initiating as lecturer, rose to the level of Dean in Paramedical College sector. She is also Governor Board of SRM University. And next Women Achiever Award goes to Dr. M. Tamil, Registrar, Tamil Nadu Pharmacy Council. Thank you. Next Women Achiever Award is J. Sugrita, owner of Sai Mira Innoform, Chennai. She has 30 plus years of contribution to the field of pharmacy, starting from academics, community pharmacy, and industry. Even as an entrepreneur, she holds it dear to the values and principles of professional. Next award, Women Achievers Award, goes to Dr. Sanjay Dhawan, ma'am, Pfizer Limited, Chennai. Due to some circumstances, she couldn't able to join us today. And following by this, we are announcing GPAT Faculties 2021 Awards. In order to encourage the faculties who have sacrificed their days and hours to teach GPAT coaching. And now in that, first award goes to Dr. S. Jaykumari, ma'am, Professor, Wales Institute of Science and Technology and Advanced Studies, Pallavaram, Chennai. Dr. S. Jaykumari, ma'am. Dr. B. Prem Kumar. Next award, Dr. B. Prem Kumar, HOD, Department of Pharmacology, KK College of Pharmacy, Chennai. Congratulations, sir. Next is Dr. T. Ayyappan, Associate Professor, Adi Parashakti College of Pharmacy, Melmarvatur. Congratulations, sir. Next is Dr. S. Sarumati, Associate Professor, Department of Pharmacy Practice, SRM College of Pharmacy, Katangulathur. And next is Mr. M. Vigneshwar, Assistant Professor, Faculty of Pharmacy, Dr. MGR Educational and Research Institute, Madurai, Chennai. Next, Dr. M. Venkatesan, Professor, Dr. Kalam College of Pharmacy, Tanjavur. Venkatesh. Next. Next award, Dr. P. Valentina, Principal, Perry College of Pharmacy, Manivakkam. Thank you, ma'am. Next award goes to Dr. A.S.K. Shankar, Professor, Adibara Shakti College of Pharmacy. Next award goes to Mr. S. Balasubramanian, Professor, Retired, CL Baid. Dr. V.K. Kalai Silvan, Professor, Department of Pharmacy, Annamalai University. Next award goes to Dr. G. Krishnamurthy, Professor, Periyar College of Pharmaceutical Sciences. Next award goes to Dr. K. Chitra, Principal, Faculty of Pharmacy, SRMC. Next award goes to Dr. Sabha Manviri, Associate Professor, Faculty of Pharmacy, Sri Ramachandra University. And next award goes to R. M.G. Rajnath, Sri Ramachandra University, Faculty of Pharmacy, Porur. Next award, Dr. S. Karthik, Ramachandra University. Mr. S. Ragesh, Ramachandra University. Dr. T.K. Gopal, Ramachandra University. And the best coordinator awards for GPAD faculty goes to Ms. Meenakshi, student coordinator, and Mr. Kannan. GPAT Faculties Awardee List 2022 and Dr. G. Umarani, M.Pharm PhD, Associate Professor, Department of Pharmaceutical Chemistry, Madurai Medical College. Next award goes to Mr. Prabhu, Assistant Professor, Madurai Medical College. Dr. B. Geeta, Abhirami College of Pharmacy. Sri Vijay Kriba, Professor and Head, Periyar College of Pharmaceutical Sciences. Dr. C. Vinodini, Assistant Professor, Sri Ramachandra Faculty of University. Dr. K. Sujata, Professor, Sri Ramachandra University. Dr. K. Lakshmi, Professor and Dean, Chettinad School of Pharmaceutical Sciences. Dr. R. Gauri, Associate Professor, Department of Pharmaceutics, Zaya College of Pharmacy. Dr. Dr. P. Balaji, present designation, Jaya College of Pharmacy, Paramedical Sciences. B. Venkatesh, MS Farm, Drug Inspector, Thirumangalam, Madurai South Range. Mrs. A. K. Premavati, Jaya College of Pharmacy. Dr. A. Sumati, Srinivasan College of Pharmaceutical Sciences. Dr. S. Agilandeshwari, Srinivasan College of Pharmacy. Dr. P. Muralidharan, CL Baid Mehta College of Pharmacy. Dr. T. Balasubramanian, Dr. M. Shivagami, Professor, Srinivasan College of Pharmaceutical Sciences. T. Uma, Dr. T. Uma. Okay. Dr. M. Sivagami, Srinivasan College of Pharmaceutical Sciences, Samayapuram, Trichy. Mr. Balaji Panir Selvam, Pfizer Health India. Thank you and congratulations for everyone for your service for GPAT training. With this, I request President Sir for the election of new office bearers for period 2022 to 2024.
என்ன மேடம் ஒரு ஃபங்க்ஷன் முடிச்சீங்களா?
மைக்ல நான் சொல்றேன்
சொன்னா நீங்க எழுதிக்கிறீங்களா?
Hello. So the post, number of posts is President 1, Vice President 1, Secretary 1, Treasurer 1, Joint Secretary and EC members 5 members. First nominated person for President, Mr. G. Selvaraj. Who is proposing, who is seconding? Anybody?
Hello, good afternoon, everybody. Now we are going to conduct the election for the new office bearers. There is one post of president. I welcome nomination from members. அது எழுதுங்க நீங்க. நாளைக்கு இது கொடுக்க மாட்டீங்க? அப்புறம் எழுதிக்கலாம் விளக்கமா எழுதிக்கலாம். Dr. Selvaraj name has been proposed by Mr. Narayan Swamy. Who is going to second it? Anybody? Any other nomination by the president? So shall I declare him that Selvaraj is elected as president? Yes, Selvaraj is elected as president. Vice president. One post is for vice president. I request any nomination from the members. உங்க இன்ஷியல் என்னங்க?
MD.
எம்டியா?
ஆமா. பிரேம்குமார்.
அது அப்புறம் எழுதிக்கலாம் விளக்கம்.
ஆமா.
Proposed by வேல்முருகன்.
பிரேம் செகண்ட்.
Seconded by
பிரேம்குமார். பிரேம்குமார்.
அப்புறம் செக்ரட்டரி எவ்வளோ?
செக்ரட்டரி 1 சார்.
Sir, I welcome nomination for the secretary post. Secretary தானே?
ஆமா சார். மிஸ்டர் முரளி கிருஷ்ணா.
யாரு ப்ரோபோஸ் பண்ணுங்க?
Mr. Murli Krishna, I propose Mr. Murli Krishna, sir. Narayan, sir.
Proposed by Varadarajan.
Yes, sir. Seconded by Narayan, sir.
Seconded by so any other nomination for secretary? So I declare that Murali Krishna is selected as secretary.
Treasurer.
Next, I invite in nomination for the treasurer's post.
Treasurer approval.
எனக்கு டி இளங்கோனே பேர் வருது.
Treasurer.
Seconded by any other nomination for the treasurer post? So Ilango is selected as a treasurer of the association. EC member,
The joint secretary. Joint secretary 1 post. Joint secretary.
Joint secretary.
Mr. Sini Pandian, sir. Mr. Sini Pandian proposed by Rajaratnam. Seconded by Velmurugan. Madam, ரொம்ப young madam அவரு. Young lawyer. அவ்வளவுதான் எங்களுக்கு அதான் வேணும். சீனி பாண்டியன். சுந்தரராஜன் செகண்ட் வேல்முருகன் போட்டிருக்கு. ஓகே. சீனி சார் SRINI.
சி பாண்டியன் தானே
இல்ல சார் சீனி பாண்டியன் SEENI.
சீனி பாண்டியன்.
5 posts for executive committee.
எத்தனை பேரு?
5 சார்.
5 executive committee members.
ஒன்னு என்ன செலக்ட் பண்ணிட்டாங்க. இல்ல சார் நம்ம பேட்டர்ன் இல்ல சார். பேட்டர்ன்
ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்கா பிரசிடென்ட் செக்ரட்டரி.
ஆமா சார் பேட்டர்ன்.
இது யாரு?
அதேமா
யாரு?
Mr. Adiyaman, Executive Committee. Selvaraj. 1 minute. Oh, no, proposed by Selvaraj, sir.
செல்வராஜா?
Selvaraj, sir. Seconded by Rajaratnam.
Seconded by
Rajaratnam. Mr. Gopal, Future Secretary.
கோகுலா? கோகுல் யார்? ப்ரொபோசல்.
இல்ல
கோகுல்
ப்ரொபோசல் யாரு? ராஜரத்னம். செகண்ட் பை சவுந்தரராஜன். நீங்க PS போடுங்க சார்.
சவுந்தரராஜன். அப்புறம்
Lakshmanan. Mr. Lakshmanan, sir. 3. Proposed by
Gokul, sir. Gokul. Seconded by Narayan, sir.
Jay Kumar.
Jay Kumari, sir. Madam. Proposed by Rajarathan, sir. Seconded by Prem.
One more executive committee member.
Sendil Kumar. KK College. Sendil Kumar. Proposed by Kalai Selvan, sir.
Kalai Selvan.
Kalai Selvan. Seconded by Gopal Kotta.
Kalai Selvan.
Seconded by Gopal.
Gopal.
Announce பண்ணலாம்.
இதில் ஒர்க் பண்ணுது. So here we are concluding the election of office bearers. Now I am reading out the new office bearers. President Selvaraj. Vice President MD Varadarajan. And Secretary Mr. Murali Krishnan. Treasurer Mr. Ilango. Joint Secretary Mr. Sini Pandian. Executive Committee members Adiyaman, Mr. Gogol, Mr. Lakshmanan, Mr. Jay Kumari and Sendil Kumar. Right. I thank all the members for having helped in conducting the election. Thank you very much once again.
One more medal is left out. Professor Mahanta of Annamalai University, please come to the desk.
Vote of thanks from the president, vice president. Yes, sir. Vote of thanks.
Thank you very much for electing me for the president of our IPGA. Here our new agenda is we have to increase the member. This is our new agenda. We will do it. Certainly we will do it and we will work for our upliftment of our pharmacy graduate. Actually, we missed one thing. That is a food inspector post. That is another one inspector post is there. For that, our pharmacy graduate also can be included. At present, it is not there. That we will try for that one. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir. And now I request Vice President Shri M. Varadarajan, sir, for vote of thanks.
Good afternoon to everybody. A very easy job I've been given, and I don't want to waste much of time because it is getting late for lunch. But I have few points just to discuss on behalf of our association, because nearly for 15 years I was also in the different association doing nothing. So first I have to take apology for that. And these 3 years, to my extent, I have done some contribution whenever they asked, and my physical contribution, everything. One of the biggest agenda I've been repeatedly telling is to go in for like GPAT. Please train our pharmacy graduates who are in the first year to fourth year to get good knowledge of English, because I feel in most of the colleges, students are not up to the mark. It's very, very openly I'm telling, because to go for correction.
Similarly, if possible only to also add language Hindi for them, because our now you know what is the pressure for Hindi learning. Today it is very going on very strong. But apart from that, our profession depends visiting throughout country, and nearly for 10 years we all suffered because we were in Himachal Pradesh having, but the language was a very big barrier for us. So please, all the graduates individually take efforts for the student level. I only appeal to the professors, faculties, some more of the workout, and this is what my next is regarding the UPSC, but I request our new president to take up, at least in TNPSC, we can take up to group 1. For that, Mr. Jayasilan can help because his classmate or somebody, Pandian knows. One of our pharmacy graduate is employed in TNPSC as some executive level. So when he comes for MMC alumni meeting, when he comes, he normally says, all professional people are applying for group 1, group 2. I find no pharmacy graduates. So first, at least we can get his guidance. What are the posts? Because we are not aware. And eventually, what I feel is regarding the number of courses, number of job opportunities in Tamil Nadu, the overall knowledge itself is very less compared to Andhra and Karnataka. This is a statistics recently published. Very poor exposure to. There is one post I know from my experience. I'm telling, fire safety officer is drawing salary in Saudi and all 1 lakh immediately on finishing the graduation. So that is one more course is like that. But that is okay, general. But for us, for our pharmacy graduates, how to open the avenue? We can first take up with TNPSC. Followed by that, we can also parallelly try for definitely UPSC also. It will come. Because once you include in state level public service commission, normally it will be very easy for us to take it up. So this is all the points I want to discuss. And I request, we have a small gift box, so all the delegates please collect. And vegetarian food we are having here. Those who are vegetarian can have it. Please, there is non-vegetarian menu also. As there is our club members also will be there. So to identify our delegates, we are issuing a small coupon. Just collect it and hand it over and you can have your lunch. Please take it up. Okay, right. Then you can go directly and have food, not a problem. Then, yeah. So I thank our president, Narayanasamy sir. Then, what of the so I thank the solicitor. So I thank General Secretary, our Rajaratnam, everybody for their wonderful job for the past 2 years. Because when we have taken up, we know what much of opposition resistance was there. Parallelly, one more election was conducted. But anyhow, we have managed and we have now come up with full speed. I expect more and more people. We can arrange for even 500 people, but only 100 people have come. So please, next time it should be more. Membership also should be more, and AGM should have. And one request I am putting before the new committee is within 1 year to have a good seminar in our state, inviting all the pharmacy graduate associations of India, which we did it in 1993. So I request that I am putting as a personal request so that we can achieve it, make our association more encouraging. And I thank the committees who have worked hard. And I thank the Compere Madam. I thank the Tinagar Social Club people who have done it. And so I request everyone to have lunch and then go, please. And thank you one and all. Please stand up for the national anthem, please.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे